under the radar and fix them.
That's sleeping dogs lie.
Look, there's no doubt this team is playing tremendous basketball right now. No doubt. But you got to wonder, could they find another gear? What do you guys think? Is there anything you'd like to see change to keep the streak alive, or is everything A-okay the way it is? We're going to take your calls and hear your voices after a quick break. We'll be right back for more Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex.
Get hip or get stung.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg at our site. DA, take it away.
Well, Aaron Gordon is progressing as a shooter. He said, what I've done is connected my three, my pull-up, and my free throw. They're all the same shot now. I'm going to keep trusting my skill, and eventually it'll all come together. With my motor, I feel like whatever I'm doing out there, I can just keep going and going. Kevin?
Tremendous athleticism. Thanks, DA. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They fall in the rankings this time around. Not an easy situation.
And checking out the Magic, they're obviously trending in a positive direction, but still working out some of those early season timing issues. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Clark, the rookies are still trying to get their firm footing as the new season begins and a new arena for them opens up. Talk about your journey over the course of your rookie year.
Yeah, I remember it was really exciting to have fulfilled the dream of being an NBA player. I struggled early in the season, particularly against some of the veteran guys I ran up against, but found my rhythm and really played extremely well for the second segment of the season. But there was a period, Kevin, when I ran into a wall and just had nothing in terms of sharpness or legs. And then all of a sudden, after about a week and a half of that, it just went away. And I hit my stride and finished strong.
Clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. Over Ayton. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Now, here's Rubio. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, we've seen Vucevic expand his offensive repertoire, guys, adding to his old-school post game. He's now demonstrating perimeter shooting and playmaking ability, and that's opening some eyes.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And Clark, as Vucevic has stepped out from that mid-range to beyond the arc, it's paying dividends.
Yeah, not only is he shooting the three-point shot when he steps out there, but it spaces the floor and opens up things for his teammates, and he's proven himself to be a pretty good passer. The face-up game proving just as effective as his post-up game, which makes him a hard cover.
Fournier against Saric. They grab their own miss. Pass to Isaac. And here's Fournier. Over Booker. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Rebounded by Isaac.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Over to the wing. Now here's Fultz, covered by Rubio. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Fournier. Here's Isaac. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Oubre, good.
Attacking the defense with the pass there, Kevin. Rubio, with great vision. And no hesitation on the delivery.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's Gordon missing. The Suns leading. Oubre dishes to Rubio. Saric has the open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, "In Dario, I trust."
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
With the fadeaway. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. Doc, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And for the Suns, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Saric. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Oubre. Here's Doc. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And you look out there at the Magic, one of the taller teams in our league.
And, you know, that's a philosophical bent for the front office. They want long, athletic players. Draft guys with great length and then develop their strength and skill level. And I actually kind of like that approach. Have a philosophy, stick to it, and be true to it.
And so he makes both from the line. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Feeds it to Vucevic. They can't stop the run with that one. Phoenix leading by 8. Booker the pass to Kaminsky. Count that one.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And there's the pass to Doc. Augustine in the corner. Here is Doc, covered by Rubio. Doc the pass to Bamba. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ross. Misses off the left iron.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Augustine with it. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Doc. He kicks to Bamba. For 3, Ross. That one doesn't drop. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Aaron Baines out there with Frank Kaminsky. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But, Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in-game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Vucevic dishes to Bamba. The shot's good.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Bounce pass, Rubio. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Bridges misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And stolen by Booker. And it's a foul called on Doc. That's his first foul. So for the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. And Murray's subbed in for Doc. Diallo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Johnson kicks to Rubio. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Knocked loose. And now Orlando on the break. Carter Williams with the ball. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Rubio. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And Booker kicks to Johnson. Here's Baines, covered by Bamba. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Right, you look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And for the Suns, Ayton comes in for Aaron Baines. And Oubre subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Oubre passes to Johnson. Here's Diallo. Kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Magic trail by 9. Murray left side. Back to Fournier. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
He gets that one. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Johnson against Murray. Passes it to Ayton. Dishes it to Oubre. Over Bamba. Here's Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
First free throw is good. Last season, the Suns made DeAndre Ayton the #1 overall pick in the draft. They had no hesitation, Greg, in making that call.
And when a player like Ayton, who was in the Rookie of the Year convo from the get-go, is available, you have to take him. Not only is the upside sky high for Ayton, but he was an impact player from day one for the Suns.
Ayton hits them both.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Oubre against Ross. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Up top, Fournier. He's guarded by Johnson. Fournier's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 11. Oubre outside. Fade away. Fournier pulls it down. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fultz. The teardrop falls in. Fultz has got his first points of the game.
And, you know, Fultz has great control on these floaters. Not an easy shot, but he makes it look easy.
For three, Booker, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The mid-range jump shot, you've talked about this a lot, is still valuable if you can hit it with consistency.
Yeah, and if it's a quality shot, Kevin, I think you should shoot it. Move the defense, move the ball to get a quality shot, and I think one of the very best at knocking down the mid-range jump shot, Kevin Durant clearly. But how about Chris Middleton? Elite mid-range jump shooter, and DeMar DeRozan as well has a strong mid-range game too.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Fournier against Rubio. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
When Gordon gets room to shoot, he will not hesitate now. I mean, he's very confident from that spot on the floor.
Rubio, the pass to Saric. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. No good from Booker.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Here's Fournier. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Saric. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And this is where Aiden does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Pass to Fournier. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I think that just demonstrates how gifted Fournier is. I mean, at 6'7", he's really fast and gets to the rim quickly off the drive.
Phoenix calls timeout. A little bit of a down season for Evan Fournier in 2018-19.
Yeah, it was, Kevin. I mean, he got the same minutes, but his percentages were down. He's out there for his offense, so he's got to be more efficient going forward.
So for the Magic, James Ennis, he'll check in for Isaac. Doc comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And for the Suns, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Saric. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Kelly Oubre. The feet of Vucevic. And now the Suns, a fast break, goes up. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Vucevic. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Doc, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Kaminsky in the corner. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Augustine.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And you talk about the best defensive head coaches in the league. Steve Clifford has to be on that short list.
I would agree with you, partner. I mean, his teams play hard, they play smart, they play with discipline, and that usually is a reflection of the coach, and a good one. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
1:14 left here in the third quarter. On the wing, Gordon. Over Kaminsky. And it's Gordon missing. Suns leading by 3. Now Bridges. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Really left alone that time. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Augustine, no luck. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
No good from Booker.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Gordon kicks to Augustine. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. From deep. No good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Shaq Diallo. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. There's the pass to Diallo. Rubio outside. It's good from long range. Rubio's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Phoenix.
Not exactly textbook mechanics, but I think you got to admire Rubio's resolve. Knows he has to at least be a threat to shoot it out there.
For 3, Ross. It's hauled in by Diallo. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Phoenix. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A nice shot by Booker.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Fultz. Makes it off the glass.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Pass to Diallo. Now Oubre. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton. Bamba with the block. It's Fournier on the wing. Fultz looking around. Back to Fournier. Isaac finds Fournier. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Oubre outside. Passes it to Ayton. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Suns lead by 9. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Last season we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. That was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love him.
Doc, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. Sharge checked in for the Suns. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here's Fultz. Fournier for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Now here's Rubio. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Rubio in the corner. From outside the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Doc. He dishes it to Fournier. Inside. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Isaac.
Man, I like how poised Isaac is. Excellent calmness and control. That's impressive for a young guy.
Rubio, the pass to Saric. Back to Rubio. Booker outside. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Evan Fournier. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Here is Doc. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Suns leading by 7. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Fultz the pass to Doc. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. He kicks it to Fultz. Pass to Doc. Pocket 4. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Saric. Booker outside. To the paint. Lets it go from 11. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here is Doc. Defended by Booker. Gordon the pass to Doc. Kicks it to Vucevic. Over Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Ayton.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is highly skilled at getting defenders to be physical with him. I mean, he's welcoming of contact, especially when he's going up for his shot.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. Orlando making some changes. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Phoenix with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Carter the pass to Saric. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Doc. Right side, Gordon. He kicks it to Fultz. Here's Isaac. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
And the development of Isaac, exciting to watch, Kevin. When he's playing with this kind of confidence, he comes up big in the clutch.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of V is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And the Suns call time. They're ahead by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
That's the great thing about this league. It's constantly changing. So just look at all of those so-called unicorn bigs. You know, guys like Durant, Porzingis, and Zion, and Simmons, and Embiid, and Luka. Giants who can play like point guards. Big men who can rain threes.
Shoot the rock, big fella.
Yeah, so don't be so sure you know what's going to happen in the future. You know, everyone thought you had to have a Curry a few years ago.
Yeah.
Now, you got to have a big guy who can shoot. Or maybe not. The league is unpredictable, and that's something we should all be thankful for.
Strong agree, Hank.
Yep.
Change keeps things fresh.
Yep. You know what else is fresh?
The banger we're about to play for our listeners?
Absolutely right on, Hornet. Time to play some more music. This is Hack and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Orlando Magic.
Get hip or get stung.